Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. Today we will be discussing financial and economic news relevant for RBI Grade B and SEBI Grade A examination. So the first question that we are having is, what is the correct meaning of the word loan moratorium among the following? So basically this relates to this particular news wherein SBI was of the view that the grant of interest waiver on term loans for 6 months due to COVID-19 is not advisable. So it is in synchronization with the moratorium news that came, in which the banks have extended, or the RBI has extended 6 months moratorium or delay in the payment of the AMIs by 6 months because of the slowdown which has happened due to lockdown. So basically moratorium means delay in the payment of loan obligations. Second is, as per the RBI, as per the existing shareholding norms, a private bank's promoter has to bring down his stake to how much percent within 3 years of its launch. So basically, RBI is forming a group to review ownership guidelines and corporate structure for private banks, right? So as per the existing shareholding norms, a private bank's promoter must bring his stake down to 40% within 3 years of its launch. Thereafter, the promoter's stake must be further reduced to 20% within 10 years and 15% within 15 years. So since the question was relating to 3 years, that is why the answer will be 40%. Next is, who is the president of FIEO, Federation of Indian Export Organizations? So here this particular news actually is talking about that exporters body FIEO, or Federation of Indian Export Organizations, has urged CNI Minister Piyush Goyal to fast track the process of engagement with EU or European Union on long-term free trade agreement with India and conclude it in an expeditious manner. So the president of FIEO is SK Saraf, uh, and he said that Vietnam has already signed a similar FTA with EU. So FTAs are actually formed for the mutual benefit of both the parties. So answer will be SK Saraf. Next is, who is designated as a system? Like which organization has been designated as a system-wide important payment system, right? So if you see here, the answer of this will be on second page, but before that the news says that RBI to regulate NPCI retail payment systems with increased oversight. So basically there will be an increased regulatory oversight and extending principles established to regulate the systematically important financial market infrastructures, right? So it further says that the updated oversight framework released by the RBI on Saturday lays down new designations of systematically important financial market infrastructures, and it has included NPCI and National Electronic Fund Transfer (NEFT) as FMIs or financial market infrastructure as well. Till now, systematically important FMIs were including RTGS, Security Settlement Systems, CCIL, which is Clearing Corporation, and NDS, Negotiated Dealing Systems, right? And NPCI has been designated as a system-wide important payment system, so SWIPS. So the answer would be NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India Limited. Next is IIP, Index for Industrial Production, on a year or year basis has shown a contraction of how much percent in April 2020? The answer will be 55.5%. So if you see here the sharp decline because of the COVID, it says that the IIP crashed to 56.3 in April from 126, registering a record 55.5% contraction as most units remained shut due to COVID-induced nationwide lockdown. Right, so answer would be 55% approximately. Next is, what is E stands for in ECLGS scheme introduced by Finance Ministry for MSMEs? So the answer would be that the name of the scheme is Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme for the MSME sector. because of the coronavirus. MSME sector has taken a hit, because of which we have this particular scheme for them. So under this scheme, 100% guarantee coverage will be provided by the National Credit Guarantee Trustee Company for additional funding of to 3 lakh crore to eligible MSMEs and interested Mudra borrowers in the form of a guaranteed emergency credit line facility. So the answer would be emergency, because the full form would be Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme. In relation to tax, what does AAR stand for? So this particular news item relates to parotas are not rotis will attract 18% GST. So it is similar to paranthas, and it will be attracting 18% GST as told by Authority of Advance Ruling. So as per in relation to the tax, AAR stands for Authority of Advance Ruling. So we are done with the 7 questions of today. For a short success, what you can do is you can join our channel iExambee, and please don't forget to like and subscribe or to press the bell icon for regular updates.